It's time to turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. Welcome back. Thank you to our generous sponsors, Mene and Tzipora Fishman, Schutz for Chayev Kavas Tzipora Friedel, in memory of Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, Rabbi Yaakov Tzvi and David Aryeh. We continue to daven for a speedy appendix and a full refuah shlema for Esther Tehila Bas, Ariel Tzipor, and Carmel Shai Ben Reza. We should hear only good things. Here comes the siren. It is time to get ready for Shabbos. Here comes the Heilige Shabbos, the coveted Shabbos Kodesh. Welcome back to Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. It's us to us. It doesn't happen automatically. It will not happen on its own. It's up to us, the effort that we put in, the preparation that we do, the attitude, the music, the song, the setting of the table, the shopping, the getting ready, the transformation, the letting go, the tshuva, the willingness to review the week and to plan for the week ahead. We are the ones who turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. It's a beautiful insight of the Imre Chaim, the vision of the Rebbe. And this week's parsha, he says, Shivas Yomim, V'hayam Mizbeach Kodesh Kadoshim Kol Nogea B'Mizbeach Yigdash. The Mizbeach is the Holy of Holies. Whoever touches it, whoever makes contact with it, will be sanctified. Says the Heilige Vishnitzer, Shivas Yomim Romez L'Shabbos Kodesh. 7 days is a reference to the 7 days of the week, and the seventh day, which is the Holy Shabbos. Ein V'haya Ela Simcha. The word V'haya Mizbeach, V'haya is Simcha, joy. Mizbeach is Romez L'Shulchan. The Mizbeach is a reference to our table. Shulchan Shabbos Kodesh Malei Simcha Hu Kodesh HaKadoshim. A Shabbos Tish, a Shabbos table that's filled with joy, that's the Holy of Holies of a Jewish week. The Holy of Holies of a Jewish home is a Shabbos table that's filled with Simcha. And that's what the Pasuk is alluding to. Shabbos table that's filled with fear, a Shabbos table that's filled with anger, a Shabbos table that is filled with negativity, criticism, condemnation, Shabbos table that is empty, bereft of guests, Shabbos table that talks about topics that divide rather than unite. That is a Shabbos table which is sad, which is unholy. But a Shabbos table that's filled with simcha, laughter, joy, giving, doing for one another, filled with song, filled with light, filled with stories, filled with divrei Torah, filled with zmiros. Shabbos Kodesh Malei Simcha Kodesh HaKadoshim Kol Nogea B'Mizbeach Yikdash. Whoever touches the Mizbeach, the Shulchan, whoever is present at a table that's filled with Simcha Yikdash will be made holy. That is the Kodesh Kadoshim of a Jewish home. So what is the epicenter? What is the centerpiece? What is the source of joy? What is the identity or the definition of a Jewish home? It's the Shabbos table. It's not the size, the square footage. It's not how ornate or ostentatious. It's not how big or how beautiful, but it's the Shabbos table. Is it filled with guests, or do we keep it? Are we all alone? What do we talk about? What are the topics? What are the themes? Are we happy? Are we joyous? Do we let go of our worry, our anxiety, our fear? Are we flying through the meal in order to get into bed? Or do we savor every moment to be with the Shabbos Queen, to be with one another, to laugh, to sing, to share, to be able to inspire? Shabbos table, the Mizbeach, the Shulchan, V'haya, Simcha, that is the Kodesh HaKadoshim, the Holy of Holies of the Jewish home, and that is up to each and every one of us. We continue with Biyam Derachecha, Rav Meyer Morgenstern on Shabbos, and he was telling us about the light of Shabbos, our desire to bring that light of Shabbos into the rest of the week. When we capture a little bit of that light, we can dispel the darkness that is the rest of the week. When a Jew stands on Sunday and thinks about the holiness and sanctity of Shabbos, then we're able to take the light of the Shabbos that was and to bring it into a weekday that will be. So we make Havdalah, we don't change out of our Shabbos clothing. It's a Malava Malka. We extend. There's a custom, there's a minhag. We have the practice in our home to take 2 little candles, 2 tea lights, and light them from the Havdalah candle. Before we extinguish, before we put out the Havdalah candle, we use the light still of the Havdalah candle, the last light of Shabbos, to light 2 candles, to stretch and expand, to extend into the week, into Motzei Shabbos, into what already is Yom Rishon, what already is Sunday. That the week ahead is inspired, informed, animated by the Shabbos that was. When does the preparation for next Shabbos begin? The moment this Shabbos ends. Motzei Shabbos, a second after Havdalah, we're already getting ready for the next Shabbos. Because with this we merit the coming Shabbos to bring that light, The light never goes out. The light's never extinguished. The light builds upon itself. We got to just turn up that knob brighter and brighter and brighter more, building on what was that came before. According to the manner, the level that we cling to God, the faith we have in God, the bittul, the nullification, the submission, the surrender that we do throughout the week. A Jew merits to climb the ladder of holiness of Shabbos. That Shabbos is a sign, is a symbol. Shabbos is a covenant between us and God. He didn't give it to the other nations of the world. The other nations of the world, in fact, are forbidden from keeping Shabbos. It's our secret, it's our gift, it's our bond. It is our affection, it's our love, it's our rendezvous. That is what it's all about. That is what it's all about. We're reading now the parashas of the Mishkan. What the Mishkan was in space, it was a rendezvous point in space. Let's meet at a regular location. That is what Shabbos is in time. Let's meet at our regular time. Shabbos is our regular time. That no matter what happens during the week, no matter how distracted, no matter how little time we have together, no matter what we become occupied and preoccupied with, we go back and meet, we rendezvous at our regular time. And what is that regular time? What is that rendezvous point? It is the holy Shabbos. And we take that light and we extend it into the week. We light the candles literally and figuratively, so that Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, we're still basking in the light of the Shabbos that was. We're still humming and singing those songs. We're still reflecting and sharing those divrei Torah. We're still lifted and elevated from those guests. We're still laughing from those jokes and those board games. We're still rested from that sleep. We're still moved by those stories and the books that we read, that the Shabbos that was brings us into the week that will be. And we already begin planning the next Shabbos. How will we build on it? How will we expand on it? How will we double down on what worked, on what was right? The Arizal, the great Yitzchak Giluria, the great Kabbalist, he specifies in depth how we can take Shabbos into the week. And he says the weekday is really made up of two parts. So we have the weekdays broken up into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which is the extension, the end of the Shabbos that was. And then Hakodemes, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we are protecting, we are insulating, we are securing the light of the Shabbos that was. We are still basking in the glow. We are still living on the previous Shabbos. The second part, now we go to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 7 days in a week, the 7th to Shabbos, 3 days, the first 3 days of the week correspond with the Shabbos that was, and the next 3 days, the last 3 days of the week, corresponds with the Shabbos that will be. We prepare, we get ready, we make space for the Shabbos that will be. And when we continue, we'll talk about day by day, what is our avoda, what is our mission, what is our work on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we pivot. What does our work become on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Wishing everyone a happy, a holy, and a healthy, a most beautiful Shabbos. Ay, 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 Shah. Now go turn Friday into Erev Shabbos, what's left of it. Let Shabbos find you waiting. Don't make Shabbos wait for you. Ay, 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 Shabbos. The covered Shabbos. Covered Shabbos, Shabbos.